Okay, here we are again. Let's think. We came here. We did everything. Stonetail Mountains. Still a few quests in the Barrens. Mura Room Totem. That's Sepulcher. I guess we just go back into the Barrens and quest. Wailing Caverns, a few quests. Yes, gem quest.
Hail.
Yeah.
Ancestors watch.
Oh, we can list. That's dope. Let's also list for dead mines. And see if we get any invites. I'm not too interested to actively push for Wailing Caverns right now, because I am level 17. I would like to be level 18, but it's not a bad idea to list early, and yeah. Okay, we will be questing in the Barrens again. We have the Harpy quest, we have the Cat's Eye Emerald, Camouflage we can finish, Echeyaki, or however you pronounce it, that's a thing. Serpent Bloom and Devitt Heights can be done there. Intact Raptor Horns can be done on the way. I guess the best cycle is just to finish the top area here. Then we can pick up Report to Kadrak, and we can also pick up these quests here. There we have Guns of Northwatch, which is a group quest. Guess I will just keep an eye on if somebody wants to do it in all chat. And yeah, so far we will just finish questing on the top here. The thing about here is, once we get the rings, there's still another quest to finish a special mob up here. Yeah, but we are good. We just logged in, the same as usual. We need to create a Helpstone, we need to summon our Voidwalker, we need to be aware of our tools. We have Slumber Sand, Stun Grenades, Target Dummy, Swiftness Potion, our racial skill, Charm, Fear, and Sleep, and we can fear ourselves. We need an anvil to engineer. We have one here in the crossroads. Let's pick up a few quests. Yeah, we can pick up Report to Kadrak.
What do you need? Go for to feed the
Yeah, Lost in Battle I could have already done if I would have been aware of that. I wanted to... There's an anvil here, right? Yeah, there's one. I wanted to craft bowls 8. And now we need 8 more bolts. For even more target dummies. Oh, we can only craft 3. I don't have enough wool cloth. Okay. The thing is, I don't want to craft coarse dynamite because blasting powder is too valuable, and this, yeah, it deals a lot of damage, but not necessarily what I need. I think that the wool cloth or wool bandages start at 80. The anti-venom definitely starts there. Which means we can also do a little bit of first aid. At least until 75. Okay. Now we need a unit that yields experience. And then, as I've said, we will rotate to Harpiers, then do the complete top side. And then, yeah, rotate back. Ah, yeah, okay, that's good. Oh, wait, armor. Talking about that window for wanding.
That ability isn't ready yet. I can't pass that.
Nah. Again. Okay. Then we will need another one.
I can't attack that target. That spell isn't ready yet.
We will also have to check if we can buy a better wand soon. Create a better healthstone or minor healthstone. Then let's go. Start off with the Harpiers. Then we'll see how things go. Would be dope if they invite me. But pretty sure that they would prefer the level 19 hunter. Still, you never know. Got a mage, warrior, druid, shaman. Dope composition. Really good comp. Copper vein. Yeah, okay. They already took somebody else. That's fine. Oh, world buffs are coming down now, okay. I would prefer to go via the left side, but up here I can also find raptors for their horns. Level 20 warrior. Okay. And he's fighting against level 13, 14. Yeah, I feel it. Feel it. Leveling a warrior is tough. It's a lot of work. I've described it in my last video. The best way to level a warrior is just spam dungeons. Don't quest. Stamina cloak. Two stamina. Ah, first on. That's good. The lieutenant rings are only dropped by a few specific ones. I don't know yet which ones they were. But the risky thing about the Harpy area here is I think there's one gold elite within them. And you can kinda chain pull. There are also stealthed units. Yeah, it's a bit risky up here. We have a rogue feather, a witching. And they count as humanoids, which means that if they get low, they tend to run away. Which is by far also one of the scariest things about them. Still only copper. I think these slayers are the ones that I need. Yeah. We are at 30%. Always want to keep that in mind. Or I personally like to keep that in mind when starting to kill mobs in a specific area. And they are clustered. I don't like this. Windcaller. Oh, level 18. And of course I listed for Dead Mines. If we can get a Dead Mines group together, that would be really cool. I'd like to play that dungeon. And it's not as risky as you think to get there. All you have to do is just take the airship and basically jump off as soon as the loading screen ends. And then you're good to go. Ooh, Woolcloth. Hell yeah. There are a lot of slayers in the area, which is good because we need 6 rings and the drop rate isn't as great. But I still prefer to stick to the mountainside, as I've said, there are invisible mobs here. And what I like to do is you can spam tap.
It's too far away.
Oops. Like to pull that one a little bit out. You can spam tap, and with that if you're getting closer, and even though they are invisible, at some point they get slightly visible for you, and then you can start to see them. There are a lot of slayers around this pack of trees. That's good. There's our first ring. That's good. Remember our escape tools, our health stone is up. Should be good to go. Prospector sash lever, okay. What I like to do in an invisible area, I like to turn my screen like this and run towards the mob that I'm interested in. And then you can spam your tab key, and which is like the auto target the mob that is in range, and if they get slightly visible and you spam it, you will target them immediately, which can be life saving. Again, what's going on with these spawns on me all the time? Wild. I'd say our DPS is okay, 23. You can see that Curse of Agony is barely doing any damage. But still, it's an instant apply. Already got 3 rings, that's good. Still, I gotta say, I do like to stay in areas like here and just grind mobs for a very long time. It's kind of satisfying, you know that you are working on that quest and the mobs still give a lot of experience for you. Oh, there's an invisible one. Let's see if we can do it. Like, see? Should have ran. Ooh. Slayer? Pull it out. Yeah, Curse of Agony is barely doing any damage. We don't have it improved yet, and the fights aren't that long. When it comes to the time frame where it does the most damage. Still, it's nice taking damage. We take it. Might be a double pull? No.
That spell isn't ready yet.
Nice, leveling defense a little bit is great. What matters for our enemies also matters for us. Many objects you can just shoot through. It's also good to have a little bit of aggro, as you've just seen in the last fight. I leveled defense a little bit. Once the gap gets too big. There's one. Come back. How fast is this rogue feather? I'll be having it in my back, but be sure that I can take 2 at a time. We are about to lose our disguise from the warrior that helped us with Hezrul, I think. I think it's called Hezrul. Ooh, okay. Ambusher. We can fear that one. And we are out. Can also turn Voidwalker on passive. Because we took a lot of damage immediately. Slayer still on us. It's the ambusher that go invisible. We got first aid for that. This is what I've said about I don't like to go too deep into those areas. I prefer to stay close to the mountainside where I can overlook everything. There's a copper vein. We can get that one as soon as we got the last ring. And here, the spot already. Yeah, we already have 5. How's that Windcaller patrolling? And another Slayer spawned? Okay. I cannot wait to craft my grenades that stun for 2 seconds. From 1 up to 2 seconds is such an improvement. Oh, woolcloth. Oh, I gotta keep in mind, since we are talking about escape tools, I have Sacrifice. Gotta keep that in mind. And Sacrifice, my Voidwalker, can come in handy. Mm-hmm. Nice. I think we started at 30% here. We just made 13% just by killing a few harpies. Take it. Nice, another Scythe Claw. Oh, there's another one. That's good. "23, 25. 2 tanks in one group. Wow. Come on, guys. Tanks are rare. Warlock DPS. Another thing about the World of Warcraft when playing hardcore, if you get invited, if you are the person who got invited, your layer will be switched. Make sure to always stand in a safe spot when you accept a group invitation. Otherwise you might change layers and then you've just cleared a few mobs around you. You invested a lot of resources, maybe are low on life. Then you switch layers and you're surrounded by new mobs, which might kill you on the spot. I've seen clips. I've never experienced it myself, which I'm very happy about. I also once, kind of like overslept it and accepted an invitation. Got layer switched and had to fight another mob, but it was still everything manageable and okay. But it can be really, really risky. 130, nice, 45%. Most of the Scythe Claws should be closer to that side. Let's clear a path there. And level a little bit of dagger. With that, our Voidwalker can keep the aggro, and we just keep reapplying our dots. Of course, it had to crit, but also my Voidwalker crit, so. Only Plane Strider, crazy. Ooh, what do we have here? Tin. Ooh, ho, ho, ho. Jackpot. You might be asking why I'm not picking up that quest. Holy moly, I'm not doing Shen's empty keg. Also, when it comes to playing a shaman, you don't, I mean, sure, do whatever you want, but just list as a healer. All you have to do is spam Lesser Healing Wave in all the low-level dungeons, and you barely need the healing spec. At some point, it might become interesting to do so, but in most cases, no need. It's manageable. You might need a few more mana breaks or anything, but overall, it's very chill. Might be a little bit simple about the Shaman heal. Also in endgame, when you're not specifically assigned as tank heal, all you do is spam chain heal and Lesser Healing Wave. I mean, every class has that. You also need to know how to handle your cooldowns correctly and a few other things. Totem management is really important when raiding. They killed a few Scythe Claws. too bad. Plane Strider, Plane Strider. Yeah, they killed all of them. Too bad. But I'm pretty sure we will find more spots where we can farm them. Yeah, below. There, yeah. A little bit more south. Would have been cool if I could have finished the quest up here. But with a friend of mine, we ran up and down here several times and never got enough of those intact raptor horns. That's a lasher, he doesn't drop it. 17 Plane Strider. Okay. Back to Camouflage, where we almost died. Let's see. Let's check here again. Still haven't found a healer. Okay, I think we've made like 3 or 4 levels when it was the last time we did the quest. I think we gave it a try when we were level 14. And yeah, now we can try again. Yeah, those are now green, which for some quests I definitely prefer. I think this was the one that we have already turned. One is in the back and one is on the other side. I think we will try the other side first. Oh, that one is level 15. We have a nice wide open area behind us. We can kite them out a little bit if it gets messy. Here I will also not loot mobs right away. We will clear and really speed this up because they have a pretty high respawn rate. And because of that I want to make sure to not run into a respawn when I'm down here. That guy can also be taken care of. See, will we pull? No, okay. Let's see. Okay, remember our tools and let's see. Okay, this time none spawned. Let's see about here. I think we will run out immediately. See that guy? This also. They already respawned. This spot can be really dangerous. Straight up. Now we clear it again and get some nice free experience along the way. Wool cloth would be great, but I'm not complaining. Turn in the quest there, then we get another quest to get a key from that guy. Oh, we gotta remember when we have to turn the quest in here at some point, I believe.
I don't have a target.
And I think once we did that, we can quickly run up, return our report to Kadrak. That's also a quest that we picked up. Console key. Fight our way up there. Same thing. Clear fast. Keep fighting. This will probably be a double pull. Yeah. We will not fear this guy, we will just face tank him, because the other guy is dead anyways. Sometimes it's better to open with a dot, so they immediately aggro, and not start with emulate, because I also have the pet attack bound to my emulate, and that would cause my Void Walker to run in, and he can then also pull aggro. Can... I think we will just dagger for a bit. Stay below threat. Void Walker can tank him. Dots are doing a lot of work. And level daggers a little bit. Console key, nice. Might be possible that they respawn on us now. But we risk it for the biscuit. Engineer's hammer, okay. Do I want to run that whole distance just to report to Cardrock? I will have to go there anyways. We will just do it when the time is right. We started on 30, we are now on 59 just by finishing 2 quests, which we can still turn in. Feels good, man. Up here we have to watch out, because there, here on the side is a gold elite that can easily clap you. We will run straight here. They still haven't found a healer. Wow. 27, 27, 25. 21, 18, 18, 24. I mean, I cannot blame them. I would also prefer players above my level right now. I will ding 18 soon. Maybe I'll be lucky then. Now we can do Cat's Eye Emerald. The Ignition key quest, also not the easiest one, because there can be, I believe, 1 rare mob in the water and 1 more rare mob aside from the quest mob here on this plateau. And yeah, rare mobs are a little bit tougher. It's also a very clustered spot. Not that easy. But here we have Scythe Claws, which we need for the Raptor Horns, so we might be lucky and get our remaining... Oh, we only need 2 more. That's dope. Nice. Dope. Strength and stamina on male chest. That's actually a really good one. You get like your, until level close to like 40, you will take the one that you get from Wailing Caverns, from, how's he called, not Mutantus, but from this Murloc, which is really good. You will keep that for a very long time as a warrior. And yeah, but that one we just got is not too bad. Crazy, we still have inventory space. Need to hurry here. I have no idea how they all patrol. Inventory as well. Okay. We will move close to the mountainside with the hopes of getting Why, hyena, why? Maybe panicked a little bit too early. Well, not panic, but I wanted to readjust my positioning. Turned it my back, and then it dazed me. $63. Dope. 24, 21, 20 with a bear tank. That's cool. Let's message both. Warlock DPS soon level 18. Who did I message? This guy, this guy. Warlock DPS soon level 18. They have a warrior level 27 and he doesn't tank. Oh my god, I'd be so mad. I'd be so mad if I was in this group. Again, you have a tank in your team. You have a tank and he simply refuses. And it's all about writing a few macros. All you need to understand is how to stance, which is... If you don't know that, you shouldn't be playing a warrior, I'd say. Because it is, I'd say, it's like a basic thing to do and to know as a warrior. Especially in modern times. Like, we all have access to the internet, we can check, okay, what do I need to do as a warrior, blah, blah, blah. And every guide that you see out there explains stance dancing and often also shows you how to macro those things. Sure, you have to write a macro for every skill of yours, but that's it. And then you just charge in, you deal the most DPS, you have the fun, you have fun for life. It's the fun of your life, and everything's cool. And people still say, nah, I don't want to tank. I don't want to tank as a warrior. I don't get it. Gotta be a little bit careful here that I always have my way out ready. They are level 17. Some are also 18. I should also be probably creating way more soul shards to make sure that I can also provide health stones for my team when I go into a dungeon. I really hate it. Well, not hate it, but I'm often too lazy to do so, especially in lower level raids, because I know if everybody knows their class and knows what they are doing, it's an easygoing tank and spank. But I shouldn't always expect that from other players and prepare a little bit better. This is a great quest, as I've described earlier. You don't need to go into that cave. You can just stand outside, farm all of these mobs, get a bunch of experience as you're even level. We started at like 64, 65, I'd say. Farm your experience, farm mobs, farm copper. Great feeling. Ooh, and farm wool cloth. Hell yeah. I will have to charge my headphones soon. That's a lot of silver. I would like to have that. Now we run back to the entrance and now we clear the other side. I wouldn't go like clockwise into this area when it comes to clearing. I always want to make sure that my path out is secured. This is gonna be a double pull, yes. But our Void Walker is tanking both. This is also where I need to learn that I definitely have to check the health of my Void Walker, because when he gets like really low, it's the point where I need to press the sacrifice button to prepare myself to become a tank for the following fight, but he's doing okay. Tanking 2 even level mobs, and now he just dropped below like 40%. Guess now I have to share the spot with this hunter.
I'm out of range.
Okay. Come on, guys. Cat's Eye Emerald. What about the respawn? Okay. The corpses already respawned, despawned. Which means we should be moving towards... Ah, there it is. Okay. Alright, now on our way back, we will summon Echeyaki.
Target.
Should we run close to the riverside? No, I think we will go up and take that route. Now we are at 73, dope. 23, 24. They are looking for a healer, they need a tank. I mean, they technically have one, but... Warlock's DPS level 18, so... Okay.
Inventory is full.
Oh, more Skype close, yeah. Okay, here we will clear the path. Of course it had to crit. Let's deck out a little bit, I think. If we don't, yeah, we lose aggro really quick. Let's hope to find a few copper veins, or tin veins, tin veins. That's what we need. Okay, they found a group. Oh, we are running towards something. It's a copper vein. We still take it. Nice, and then we can return to Crossroads, turn in a few quests. Afterwards, fly to Ratchet, turn in even more quests. We are getting something done. Close to level 18. Tin, 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 tin. think with level 18 I might want to go to Orgrimmar quickly, learn a few skills, and then check the auction house again about getting a better wand and gear in general. I think we accumulated quite a bit of money. We can skill and shop a little bit. And also talk to the engineering teacher. Maybe even get to, I think 105 was it for the goggles? And maybe get there, craft them, get a huge power boost. 4 spirit and 4 stamina is great. That early on, getting a headpiece, strong. Okay. Somebody else already killed it. Oh, there are several. One there, one here. Crazy. Why is this guy patrolling that weird? Is he now really running directly into me? Wow. This one too. Oh, thanks guys. Appreciate it. Oh, he's waiting for my Void Walker to tank. Okay. But yeah, take a few dots. I'm out. Okay, back to the crossroads, turn in a few quests, fly to Ratchet, turn in even more quests, ding level 18. Copper modulator might still be a very good thing to level with. I mean, we need them anyways, and we will produce even more target dummies. I think target dummies stack up to 10. We will do 3 more, and 10 target dummies should be enough for now. We could... Stolen silver is also going to be something that we have to do. We will also have to do the quest to finish with the raptors here. Yeah, we got enough to do, I think. I wonder if... I personally don't think that we will pick up the quest for the final harpy up here, because I won't run this whole distance just for one more quest. Even if we get the one to move more into Ashenvale, I don't think so. I don't think we will do that. Yeah. Okay, now I need to check if the audio is still good, because my headphones just died, and now I have the output in my, or on my screen again, on my normal laptop. I will quickly charge my headphones when we are in the crossroads, but from OBS it looks pretty good so far. If it's screwed, I'm sorry for that, guys. But I also want to keep playing. Okay. We can also level engineering here. But I would also like to speak to a trainer and see what they can offer me. But first, let's turn in a few quests and see if it's going. I think we can quickly sell a few things. I think we can sell 17 of that. This. This. Flask of oil. We have a lot of stuff here. think all of the remaining stuff is only for my professions and so on.
What do you need? Go with honor.
Kill Sunscale Raptors. Yes. Will do, will do.
Speak. Dabu.
We will accept the quest for now. Oh, the dagger's not too bad. Bit of DPS improve. But we are not daggering anyways. Drop down here. 90%. Then we will fly to Ratchet and then we can cycle down because here we can get a bunch of raptors. They do cry for help. I wonder how many Sunscale feathers I can carry at a time. We will check. Okay. First of all, a bit of smelting and I can start charging my... We should be easily able to create 3 more target dummies. One I can do right away. Then we need 2 copper modulators and 4... Copper modulator will need 4 and 4 again for that. This means 8 bolts. Again, we get an invite. Remember layering. Can still accept it. Oh, I think we will be low on stuff for target dummies. Yeah, we are lacking... Oh, no, we are not. We are lacking... bolts. Need 4 more. It's the maximum I can produce. Okay, 10 target dummies. This is really good. We are at 104. How many are we? Okay, we are 2 hunters, 1 warlock. Okay, which means all we have to do is wait for the most relevant rolls. Yes, now we fly to Ratchet and turn in quests.
Blood and thunder for the horde.
Engineering 105. I think the goggles are at 105. We need 1 more point. Need to get it somewhere. Worst case, we have to buy a few resources in the auction house and... quickly do it with that. Also something that I've used not enough in my very few first characters. Jesus. Auction house, it's a legitimate business here in the game. It is, you can use it. If you're looking for the challenge, go self-found, sure. Or don't use it, but it's makes it so much easier. It's great. And it's fun to me also, like checking, looking around, maybe also making a few deals. Camouflage. Engineer's hammer. I have no idea if this one can be used for normal engineering, because then it would be really cool, but in the end it doesn't matter. Broken camouflage to somewhere. Minus fortune, now we should ding,
Time
probably.
is money, friend. Be good.
Yep. Oh. More into suppression. Stack of coins. Old money bag. This one can always be used to stock up your own bank. Oh, I still have stuff in here. I didn't realize. I should be paying more attention to... I forgot about that completely. Wild. Let's turn on a few things here. I produced 11 target dummies? Okay. This one will be sold soon. The rest we can keep in here. Yes. With raptor horns, we should probably also unlock the intellect, but decreases stamina. This is free stamina on a back, which is probably going to be... Yeah, this is the Wailing Essence quest. Perfect. I think I will take this. I do so little with Emulate, and I prefer to have more stamina on me. Yeah, feels better. The 4 fire damage doesn't do much yet. It would be a different thing if we would go to... if it would be shadow damage. We got a 20, 20, 20, 20. Okay, this is gonna be a cool group. I think a little bit challenging, but I also like that. Usually I like to go into dungeons, especially... I like to do dungeons with a safe and good group, of course, who doesn't like that? But after playing quite a few characters by now, I also like a little bit of a challenge, but a rewarding challenge. Don't get me wrong on that. We can port back to Orgrimmar now. Once that is done, we can also cycle here and just go like this. And once we were here, yeah, this makes sense. This makes sense. Because otherwise we would still have to walk all the way like back here, and stone, silver, feathers. Can I go up there? Because I would like to at least walk around that hill and kill a few of the raptors. If I can get several Sunscale feathers already, we can quickly finish the quest there. And I think then we get another quest to summon a raptor up here. Also gotta remember that I can minimize my map and upscale it, which is good while running. Now all we need is a tank, that is dope. $17, 18, and 18. Whoa, they are really challenging themselves. I like it. Yeah, here, but we really have to watch out here. Ooh, I also need to do some more. Because this is a shortcut to the stolen silver, but those raptors, they cry for help. And if you don't watch out, you have several on you faster than you can look. This is also a mechanic that you learn for Wailing Caverns. Respect the raptors that call for help. Then we can do stolen silver. Yeah, there's one of them. Oh, they screech, huh? They're free. Do I want a shortcut? Kinda. First feather? Oh. Need to find a safe way up there. And I think I already passed all of them. Oh my god, I almost jumped into them. Which level? 15. not bad. I rarely go by this area. I wonder if I can find a way up here. But this one is too... This is too steep. What is up there? Copper or... Yeah, copper. Let's see what this guy does. Okay, he doesn't... He only runs away. Okay. Can definitely live with that. I think here's a better spot to come up. Maybe... I mean, the raptors got here, like... Nice, okay. Sun scale feather stack. We already have 2, we need 3. And then all we have to do is get the stolen silver. Once we got that, we are good to go. We no need anymore to go up here. I think the feathers also have a really high drop rate. Just said it. Intellect, stamina, nope. Not an upgrade, but something that we can take. I don't want to get it and not be able to come back here. Yeah, this is a dangerous spot here. You definitely have to respect them. But there is a wild steel bloom up here, which is wild. Let's see how many come as soon as he screams for help. Okay. There's the last feather, right? Now we can go strictly down where we have to go. Ah, there's one. That's our shriek. Okay. Nobody heard it. Really good. Yeah, and now we can go down here because this is where we need to go. But I do see a vein. I can level daggers a little bit. That vein. That looks a bit risky. I think I would just walk down. It's a copper vein. It's not like it's a tin vein. Tin would be a little bit different, but... This is a dangerous area where you have to do the stolen silver quest. There's at least one patrolling raptor. I think. Let's ask if we can, or if we want to team up. You can skip that one. Oh, somebody else is currently doing it. Let's see. Ah, it's a hunter. Okay. Let's be so nice and take it. Thank you, hunter. Stolen silver, and I need those guys for Sunscape feathers, but I do have 3. This was easier than I thought. Now we can use the feathers to check the egg area. I think this is the direct path. Can we quickly find Marek's wife, Marek's dead wife? I think we should be close to it. And it's worth the EXP to go the quick detour. Is it behind that bridge right away? We will see. Along the way we can... I don't think when will be the next time that I come here by feet. Due to the fact that we just got here because of the stolen silver quest. As I've said, if I would have picked it up earlier, we could have done it now and it would be so much easier, but I absolutely broke my face there. Yeah, because there is the dead wife. And then we can go up, finish the feather quest over there. Which is really good. Really? No tanks? Milkshake is there. Huh, okay. Skyfclaw level 17. Level 18. Yeah, beaten corpse. It's clear that she died in battle, probably against the cruel boar in the area. Yeah. You turn the bed over and see the marks from blades and spells upon the deceased orc. Her armor all but destroyed. Her hair. This is Marek's description of him. Doesn't doubt in your mind that this is his wife. He will be upset by the news, but sure, he should know the truth. Yes, sure, of course. There's nothing worse than the unknown. Level 20 quest, wild. 1150 XP for that quick detour. Yeah, we take it. Holy moly. 20,000, that's like 5% of a level. We have 2 hunters and we have a warlock. We could just say, okay, we will let our pets tank and go nuts. Ah yeah, we need to do the Sunscale feather quest. And I think by then we should be at the point where we maybe finally found a tank. Here can Kolka patrols. They can run in your back with like 1 Kolka and 4 hyenas. Always go for a 360 here. I think when doing this egg quest, you can also... It can happen that you summon Skype Claws.
It's still recharging.
I believe I once did this quest with level 15 and it got me killed because one of these Kolka patrols ran into my back. It was not cool. There they are. Always check your surroundings. If you're in a window of auto attacks where you have nothing to spam, nothing to view, nothing, just check your surroundings. Horrible, guys, horrible. Waiting killers. And we have so many quests for it, and we have still not turned in the quests for... where is it actually? I'm a little bit surprised. The Undercity quest, we still have the Grimoires. How to destroy. No idea what's lately going on with my questie. Crazy, they are constantly waiting in front of the dungeon. Maybe they are killing ads for the Deviate Hide quests. A very cool quest because you get a 10 or 12 slot back from that. I think it's a 10 slot. You get here 12 would be crazy. Okay, now we turn in a few quests. The Guns of Northwatch and the Escort is also something that we could do. Bonkman, okay. This is also an item that I will just sell. It sounds good if you're a healer or something like that, but I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't drink it. You can have it. Mm, 19%. Okay, let's turn in the quests.
Strength and honor.
Okay. Oh, you're now friendly. Good. Angry Skype Claws. Speak with Chemtauracho. Okay. Stolen silver, wrangling boots, mail. No more quests here. Dope. Way too long, okay. I'd still do it with the druid. The Captain Kill quest can be a little bit tricky if you don't play it right. But our healer is level 20, which is good. I can also get a mark. He can fawn my Void Walker. And let me do the calls about targets. Let's just Leroy it.
Can I assist you?
Let's just Leroy it. Famous last words. Famous last words. Word buff rogue. Okay. Only hunters. Crazy. What is that? Is that from all of these sauerkraut people? So many hunters. I mean, as I've said in my first video, like, if you want to have a good start and play a lot of different classes and test a lot of things, start off with a hunter, level it to level 30 so you can grind with it and get easy money. Even just killing mobs you will get so much money really quick that you can boost a twink with all of the money really easily. And then you're good to go. Is that guy level 13? Okay. Let's see, this guy... Oh my god, he's using Wrath. Okay. I don't think it's really good, but... with two of us, we should be... Dope. Yeah. Fawns on Void Walker, awesome. I hope he doesn't continue clearing. We can do that when we escort. Oh. Why is he... It takes so much time what we are about to do. And we got a tank. Ah, okay, he had the quest, okay. Okay, if he has the... Should lose it in a second. No, we don't lose it because he hit it. Let's move, don't have much time. Like for real, we don't need word buffs for this. No offense, but I think this player never rated. Sure, like, I think word buffs, when it comes to leveling, they kind of destroy it a little bit, because this is also something that I am seeing a lot in this German event that I have been talking about, Sauerkraut. I mean, I understand that if you are completely new to World of Warcraft and you are effectively never played World of Warcraft, you probably maybe started and you already lost a few characters, and it can be really attractive to know, okay, I can get word buffs and I'm way stronger and I can level way more secure and so on and so on. It's kind of empowering to get them if you are completely new to the game, but it also destroys the feeling, because if you get like all 3 world buffs, or let's assume you only get the 2 from Orgrimmar, you just absolutely stomp everything, especially when you then go into a dungeon, and it really destroys the feeling in hardcore. When it comes to late game dungeons, and maybe also raiding, for example, if you're fresh 60, if you are a fresh 60 and you what do I wanted to say? If you are a fresh 60 and you should focus on what I'm saying, what I'm doing. If you are a fresh 60 and you want to do certain dungeons, as I've said last time, if you are level 60 or fresh level 60, you don't go into Sholomans. You need to gear yourself, and for that you either need to farm resources and gold to buy good gear, or you start with lower level dungeons like BRD, for example. BRD is great for gearing. Like, what I did was I always did 5 Emperor runs and then a full clear. Or what I love to do, many people are not open to it, but what you can do is you can coordinate, okay guys, which bosses do we want from BRD? Everybody checks the Atlas loot, like which boss drops what, and then you play around these bosses. And you always start with a 5-time Emperor run. With that, you can get pretty good gear and set yourself up for the newer dungeons. But when it comes to raiding, you need those world buffs. You definitely need those world buffs. And yeah, definitely. My problem is that I've set myself an alarm for world buffs, and we are about to go into Wailing Caverns. Not for this character here, but for my main. I need to get world buffs and store them, and then need to store them because tomorrow we have raid, and I would like to have world buffs for that. I think what I need to do is, we have like 10 minutes until world buffs drop, and for me, catching a way with my main to store. Yeah, because what I wanted to say, when it comes to raiding, and you are basically a growing guild or casual raid whatsoever, you should start with world buffs. There are runs and there are guilds that do the endgame raids without world buffs, which is really cool. With this, not need with my main for raid. Ignore world buffs. Yeah, ignore here. But yeah. When it comes to raiding, you definitely, especially if you're new. Oh my god, I won't enter this discussion with this guy. Yes, as I was saying, when it comes to raiding, and especially for me, the case was, for example, a few days ago or like yesterday, I did Ankirai for the very first time in my life. And doing that on a hardcore server, as I've said, we had a great leader and it was awesome. But you should make sure to kind of secure your character and have a good performance. And you can do that with world buffs, simple as that. And I was totally fine with doing so. And sure, maybe we will come to the point where I can say, okay, I'm well geared. I know the raid. I can. Where's this guy now? Okay, he's just arriving in Thunder Bluff. 8 minutes. Okay, then. I will finish my topic and I will probably cut this sequence out. My point is, it is kind of an additional insurance when it comes to, in addition to Petri. And yeah, this is something I can recommend in the start. When you feel confident, when you are experienced with raids, great. But I also don't want to invest a bunch of time into a character, or I dislike it. Invest a bunch of time into a character. Sure, you watch your guides before you go into a raid, blah, 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 if you have the time for that, also in addition to that. But then I'd like to have a little power boost for the start, and maybe at some point I can... Oh, wow. Wow, this is not nice of that guy. Okay. He wants world buffs? For what? For questing? But okay. Weird topic, as I've said. I personally don't need world buffs. I don't explicitly time or sequence my playstyle to get world buffs. To quest better. Yeah, I don't specifically do that. If I catch them along the way, nice. But, as I've said, I don't focus them. And in the event here in Germany, I do have the feeling that all of them really heavily play around these world buffs. And I don't know. I know why they are there. I have no idea if back in the real classic World of Warcraft, if world buffs were a thing there. No idea, let me know. But it's a hot topic. And yeah, I gotta agree with this point. He didn't sound very mature, and yes, I can agree with that. If you think that, as I've said, we can ignore world buffs for Wailing Caverns, easy. Or yeah, we should ignore them for Wailing Caverns, but if I need to catch them with my main for raids, and I then get called a hypocrite by this guy, you can tell he didn't make it far yet in World of Warcraft Hardcore. Okay, trainer, let's see. A better Curse of Agony. Then we get... that's a Soul Stone. This is irrelevant. And Searing Pain. Not a fan of Searing Pain, but I like to have it on my bar if I need that quick burst of damage, but I can just keep wanding.
What can I help you with?
Firebolt level 3, but we don't have our imp out. And we have Fire Shield again, Phase Shift, Sacrifice, Consume Shadows.
Are the horde.
Okay, hunters are out. Learn something here. Let's get to the engineer, and I gotta watch the time for world buffs on my main. Wow. Level 30 for Wailing Caverns? Why? Okay. Better Curse of Agony applied. That's good. Then we can get to the engineering trainer. I should have brought my resources for engineering. Oh my god. Ah, okay, the other guy also left. That's okay. I understand. Oh, Flying Tiger Goggles. We can already craft them. Okay. We will need Light Leather and Tiger's Eye. This is good. We can get all of that from our bank, and then we can also craft all of that in the Barrens, probably. Yeah. And then for stamina, for spirit. Awesome. Then we can also shop. See if we can get better ones. Yeah, I won't join this group with 30. Probably helping a friend. 6 light leather and 2 tiger's eye. Okay. Light leather 6. But I will quickly catch world buffs with my main.